Okay, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Captain Lust of Tales Entertainment. As you already know, I'm joined by Dasvi, the wonderful Greek. We are soon to be going live, as far as I know, with the Acht Monuren versus Bohemian Guard, or the other way around, depending on how you roll. I've just been sweating for the past 50 minutes, updating everything on the stream. Hopefully it should be all smooth and ready to go. A little bit chaotic tonight, but that's kind of the way it goes.
Especially on the first timer chaotic.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a rough ride for Dasvi, but Dasvi's coping with the pressure very well. With a smile on his face.
I don't really care about the pressure.
A smile on his face and a tweet coming from whatever device he uses to tweet. Do you use a computer to tweet, or do you tweet from a phone?
Use the computer now. Just change the tabs.
Greeks can't afford phones that can tweet, can they?
I don't like phones because wireless speeds are very low. Also, we got a tweet there by Marta previously that it says, @Captain Last at me, why just one banner animated? I think TKOs will win. Good luck to both teams and Dasvian commenting.
Okay, I'm going to give the story behind the animated banner. Basically, Lady Alina Suarez, I should say.
Lady Alina Suarez
came to me today and just said, "Oh, I've made this animated banner. It would be cool because like there's like windy effects in the background. If the banners were animated, I made this one. I guess it's too late to make the other one tonight or whatever." I was just like, "Well, you've made it and it looks cool, so whatever. I'll just use it." But unfortunately, they didn't get to play. But you saw the animated banner, and that was Lady Alina's handiwork. So very nice. It's not something we're planning on doing permanently, but maybe it's something we could work into future streams as a sort of production thing if it gets a little bit bigger. But I think for the time being, it was a nice little difference or something interesting to see. Lovely animated banner.
Definitely. Props to Aline for that banner.
Yeah, good job. Our fine Finnish friend.
We still don't know if it's a man or woman.
Don't know. She's never spoken.
He or she refuses to buy headphones and stuff.
Well, like, in a sense, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Nope.
She's still our spiritual mother of the woman.
Unless you're a racist, then no.
Unless you're a racist. Racist against the race of men or women.
Like that, right? Basically, if you believe the Bible, then you're racist. Technically.
Really? Is that? I don't know about that.
Like that a woman is born from a man. Basically, what it says. So many consider it as being either that woman is actually part of a man and should be closer, and others believe that due to that they're born by the flesh of a soul and not by the ground as a man. So both sides are just picking each other.
Okay, maybe Bible lessons from Dasvi can be in a different show for MBTV. For the time being, let's talk a little bit about the game. Bohemian Guard versus the Acht Monuren. What are you expecting from this?
Well, it's basically two teams that have been fairly dormant throughout the summer, especially Bohemian Guard. But now they're up ready to show it. But I'd like to note that Relax is not going to be playing for Bohemian Guard. He's already transferred to Curva. So we're going to be seeing now a match without Relax.
Yeah, Relax was obviously their star player, and I think without him they're going to suffer. But I mean, some other players are playing really well, especially Pepper. He had a really he had a really nice Nations Cup for the Czech Republic. And I just think that the Bohemian Guard are pretty focused. I think they should take that Jack Monuren here, they're sort of a DNL Division B team, aren't they? Is that right? Not the most serious or strong of teams, although they seem to be taking this very seriously. There was a bit of a question about whether they were happy with us streaming, but they've settled down now, and we'll get going pretty soon.
After the intervention by a few admins, but whatever.
After we use the power of business and sponsorship to force them into being streamed.
The power of the capitalism.
But the Acht Monuren, have you played with them at all? Do you know anything about them?
Well, I remember much of Acht Monuren because they didn't play much in the last WNL. Just joined at week 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
They
managed to get to 35th position, so not too bad. And guys, if you are German and you speak English and you know what Monuren means in English, please tell us that. I know it's a plural, but it's like Monur, maybe? It's like Monur. I say every word that is not English in like a Turkish accent now and I feel really stupid. Monur. Whatever it should be in like... That's a French accent.
Oh my god.
I can't even do a German accent anymore. That's how bad my German's gone.
Monur.
Die Acht Monuren. That's a bit better, right? But
please don't give me a German accent now.
they're not one of the top teams even in the WNL, in the DNL, sorry, the Deutsche Native League, the successful league run over there.
Deutsche Native League.
But they will be. I mean, they were hoping for big things, I guess here.
Well, it's actually, if they want to prove that they're worth, they have to win, either draw or win this match.
Draw or win this match. Well, they have a bit more time now.
I think which faction are gonna play first.
They're gonna be playing
Vigors.
They're gonna be playing Vegas first. It looks like it's gonna be Bohemian Guard. Okay,
yeah,
we're gonna
they need to win this.
We're gonna go into the match pretty soon right now. I'll bring up the stream just a second, just as I set everything up. And tell us a bit about. Tell us what your prediction is for the map anyway, for the match. And for the map, whatever you like.
Well, it's Bohemian Guard and about, say 12-4.
12-4 overall?
Yeah, on this map, so it's gonna be 2-2.
Well, for the first set? Yeah, you could be right.
The first quarter, yeah.
So you think the Acht Monuren can do pretty well because it's Vegas and Vegas are OP?
Well, I have pretty good archers, that's why I'm running on them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, and we are going into the match now, so down with the music. And up with the stream.
Live now?
We are now live, in with the game. It has kicked off and we have the engagement kicking off pretty soon. Yeah, it looks like Bohemian Guard just pushed right up into the Acht Monuren spawn. Vegas sitting up there. Bohemian Guard just rushing straight at them, they just want to get kills. But the Acht Monuren putting 2 kills back early on and they seem to be holding their ground here. Although Bohemian Guard are now finding a bit of momentum, and Bohemian Guard, I think they played this with a 6 infantry setup, charging into the Acht Monuren, taken a bit by surprise. Acht Monuren trying to break out of the melee fights and get shots off. Monuren's actually found himself a little bit of space here, and that could work into his favour, but it does bring down Umper in the meantime as well, not bad. Monuren with a double kill, and it's so even right now, Papyrus has got a kill, but Vinci with a double kill manages to bring him down eventually as well. Pepper goes down 2,
but he got it.
And it looks like Acht Monuren are going to take the first round as Luke Dor, low health, against the 3 remaining Acht Monuren players, but they got low health as well. He could put us off here if something magical happens. He's just trying to get hits off here, but he is just going to be overwhelmed, I think.
Oh, the horse.
Oh, there's a team kill and he's found some space here. It could be a clutch from Luke Dor. But eventually, Von Zenner makes up for his team kill and finishes off.
That was a great
Bohemian
positioning by archers there.
And a fantastic first round. Bohemian Guard not messing around here at all. They are up for the fight. And what do you think happened there? And why do you think Acht Monuren won that first round?
It was basically
and no one can see it because I'm an idiot. There we go. I feel so bad.
Basically the position of Prosse Monur, the archer, on the cabbage field. I mean, cabbage field OP. Let's remember that.
Cabbage field is pretty OP. I'm so sorry about that first round. We did miss it because of my poor production skills. But from now on, hopefully everything should run smoothly. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it. You had Demon doing that.
I did, and I think I did the sound so well this time. I don't know. I just feel gutted. Bohemian Guard look like they're going to do a similar kind of thing. They're going to try to rush in and move forward, going for a different side this time.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty aggressive.
I think what Bohemian Guard thinking here is that because Rodox seem to have struggled on this map, except for in the core IG match, what they want to do is just push as Rodox and, I don't know, do anything to just win rounds as Rodox, assuming that they're going to win rounds as Vegas.
Up there.
Yeah, and I really like this position as well for Bohemian Guard. It's the first time that we've seen a Rodox team take this position early on. Although Bohemian Guard do seem now to want to throw it away, which I think is a mistake. Oh no, they're going to hold at least on the stairs, which is pretty decent, I think. And that gives them really good map control. Acht Monuren are not spreading out as well. They'd be better off taking the side alley and the other 2 flags.
Yeah, they're all camping in the cabbage field.
Yeah, they are. I think this is a mistake from Acht Monuren. But they have got a round up, so who am I to judge? And we have a bit of an interesting match on our hands if it carries on this way.
Also note that Acht Monuren have 2 archers and has 6 infantry. So it's gonna be a very infantry mid-grinder there.
Yeah, 6 infantry for the Bohemian Guard and 5 for the Acht Monuren, very infantry heavy. I think it's partly related to the map and partly just related to Ooh, the style at the moment, and Pepper gets the early kill off. That's a nice boost for Bohemian Guard even, and yeah, Jack Monuren and Vinci Bear.
Another one.
He had a nice performance last round, but I think that was really sloppy for him just to give his life away like that. And this can be really hard for the Jack Monuren players here.
Oh, it's on the graveyard.
Monuren, the key star player right now for the Jack Monuren. It's going to be looking to get some shots off. But Bohemian Guard are going to chase Jack Monuren down this alleyway, I think. Are they going to push them down there? Perhaps some of them will. Has one in the graveyard, and Jack Monuren taking a pretty long way about it. Yeah, Bohemian going to go for it now, but they could meet in this middle street here as Jack Monuren moving down to cut off them at the bridge, and they could sort of cut Bohemian Guard in two here, but they're not going to.
They could run an archer to the tavern.
I don't know what the oh, they are. I see. Yeah. But yeah. Well, they're both going to abandon shipping over the flag. I think that makes sense because the clock is ticking. Minute 20 seconds left now, and Bohemian Guard are raising the flag as well. I didn't realize that. Skates is already on it. Mate Skates has a great name. Mate Skates. Oh, Pep with another kill here, and this is why he's a key player for the Bohemian Guard, bringing down Death Monuren to only their infantry players remaining now. Actually, and Papyrus takes Rainbow, and this is brutal. Bohemian Guard right now. Messus, Papyrus, the kills racking up. Kelborn finds himself fighting against two here with not much help. Umper is there with the shield stun. Oh, the shield stun is so brutal and gets smacked down by the efforts of Bohemian Guard. That's a
Thunder has a
whitewash round.
A military sickle.
Military sickle is a killer weapon.
Yeah, especially if you use it correctly, it's a killer.
It really is. It's so fast. It's like 100 speed, right?
Yeah, he got like 2 kills not on this round, but he's 5-1 now.
And 100 speed is sick. Yeah, Papyrus on 5-1 as well. Papyrus doing some serious stuff here for his team. Pepper getting 2 kills in the last round as well. 2 crucial kills as well, I think, is noteworthy. Getting the first kills of the round are pretty important. Pepper was on 3 kills and only 2 kills, I think. The screen is showing 2.
2 kills.
Maybe did he get a team kill? I don't know. I thought he got 3 as well, but perhaps not. Bohemian Guard taking the same position as well, but Jack Monuren doing some slightly different stuff now this time. They sent some people to the side. They spread out a little bit. They got some in the little passageway on the top of the house. Jack Monuren. Oh, that's a silly drop for Stalos there. I think Jack Monuren know that Vegas are the stronger faction on this map properly, even if it's just by a little bit, and they don't want to lose more than 2 rounds here. Ideally, they want to get a nice 3-1.
Basically, want to do 3-1, just like every other match ever.
Well, except for Core IG, and IG just went up with a 4-0 Roadhog stomp.
Core's an exception.
Or Core's an exception. Bit of smack talk coming out from Dasby here. Guys, tweet in, let us know what you think is going to happen in the remainder of this match. Do Jack Monuren have what it takes to surprise us, even though we predicted a Bohemian Guard win? Who knows?
We'll see. Now, basically, Jack Monuren just camping nearby.
Yeah, both teams are going to be camping for the flag. Bohemian Guard.
I wish for a fight in that middle spot. Like, it's going to be so chaotic.
Well, that little passageway. It's such a troll spot, just kicks and overheads and team kills. Hammers, yeah. Well, no hammers come out for the Bohemian Guard, it's unfortunate. I'd love to see a good hammer.
No, they're just going for the javelins.
I do love to see a hammer, though. I think they're so brutal. And, yeah, the flag spawns in the graveyard again, and Jack Monuren going to do something a little bit different here. Skates is going to move over it and try and raise it.
Dude, already got some damage there.
Yeah, I think he's trying to slow down Skates, but he's not really done that very successfully. And he's charging into the Bohemian Guard players now. This is a real mess from Dudu at the moment. Oh, he does actually manage to stay alive. And some of the Jack Monuren players are charging to the Bohemian. But Bohemian Guard, Jack Monuren are fighting split up here. Although they have someone play to the flag, it could work out for them. Kills back and forth, and Dudu managed to pull a kill here as well. And Jack Monuren actually taking advantage in this round. 6 players to 4 now, as Slayer brings down Messias. Pepper does get a kill back against Slayer though, and Bohemian Guard not out of it yet. They do lose their horseman, Umper does at least. Dudu comes in from the back, knocks the player down, but Rainbow not able to capitalise as he's blocked by Dudu's horse. Totus Gagel comes in from the back and gets a kill there. Bohemian Umper is the victim.
Pepper, you can do this.
Papyrus gets a kill on Rainbow, and as this fight plays out, we have a fight going on the flag, which I don't want to move over to right now because this is a pretty interesting one. Maximus and Kelborn fighting each other out. Maximus has got to win this fight to stay alive. But Papyrus is alive, but he's got to move over to support his teammate Maximus here, even though he's caught out in the open field. But Maximus gets the kill, and that's pretty crucial as it's now torn 2 separate fights. Dudu has a choice to make here. He's going to dismount and fight. He's going to dismount and fight Maximus to keep that flag down. I think that's the smart move, but and Papyrus or Thunderous even abandons ship as well to go to the flag. He knows it's an important point. The flag is now high for Bohemian Guard, but I think Maximus is just going to force.
Actually, Maximus should have killed.
I think they're going to play defensive, and Bohemian Guard are going to keep this flag high. There's 20 seconds left for the fight to play out though. The Acht Monuren could still do this. Total is going to flits around between teammates. But Duda goes down, and now the 2 Bohemian Guard players have only got one Monuren left, or he has a Totus angle to finish off, and I think he's got this because I don't know what he's trying to stay alive because he needs to spam here. No, he's gonna go down, and they do finish off. Oh, horrible team kill though there from Maximus, but nevertheless, Bohemian Guard played it very well there. I think making all the right decisions.
That was very sick there by Thunderon.
Yeah, they all made the right decisions. It's Thunderous. It's Thunderon. Yeah, sorry. I quick calling Papyrus
got 4 kills on that.
Messing with me. And guys, do remember you can tweet us in either me at Captain Lust or at DasFeed2018. I do mean to ask, what is the story behind 2018? Are you just planning really far ahead, or why 2018?
Okay, I'm just gonna give one hint. 1999 strategy games.
Wait, what are strategy games?
Yeah, a strategy game from 1999. Find a reference, I'll give you 1,000,000 cookies.
Is there an Anno 2018 game?
No. But you're actually getting close.
I don't know. Age of Empires. I don't know strategy games from 1999.
You basically don't know the series.
What is it? Come on. Don't do a Watley now.
Empire Earth.
Empire Earth. Okay, there you go. I played that, but only a little bit. I thought Age of Empires was better.
Yeah. It was from the Russian campaign, one of the first campaigns I ever played in the game. And it had the start date of the first mission, 2018, and the date of the last mission, 2018. Time travel, bitches.
So pretty sick then, yeah.
It was actually a good scenario.
Yeah, it was kind of a cool game, but I thought there was just too many ages and too much stuff in it. I don't know. I just liked Age of Empires better. Anyway, we have a bit of action going on right now. The Acht Monuren players have been losing a bit of health, as Bohemian Guard have been harassing them from either side.
Due to getting a lot of hits.
Yeah, really low health. Just a sort of about 1/10 of it left now. Perhaps even a little bit less. Bohemian Guard have been sort of stalling out.
Oh, not his
harassing from either
He's
side.
on the bridge against all of Bohemian Guard.
Oh, he's going to slip out there, so a nice little escape. And Duda comes in and gets a little hit as well. The fight is going to be provoked now, as they're going for Kelborn, and his teammates moving to promote. Kelborn doing a good job as well, fighting out by himself. The Acht Monuren taking a little bit of advantage here. They do get a kill off on Luke Dawn as Kelborn, but Brusca kills Rainbow in the meantime. And Kelborn with a double kill. He's managed to somehow bait the whole team and moves in to hack in Brusca with the back, who's got a pike. Gets his 3rd kill of the round, and Kelborn is flying right now. Slayer takes an umper. Kelborn with his 4th kill of the round brings out Thunder on 2. Slayer with a team kill though, and Messias and Pepper bringing kills back for the Bohemian Guard, keeping them in this fight. Delta does stabilize the situation a little bit. Skates once again quick on the flag. He's got his skates on and moved to that flag position. He's going to be raising it, but I think the player advantage is going to be too significant for the Acht Monuren here. Kelborn perhaps recklessly moving in alone without his teammates, but Pepper goes down elsewhere. Oh, Kelborn, that was horrible. That was a really bad team kill, and it's giving Skates a chance here. The flag is higher. Skates going to keep himself alive for as long as he can. And the support comes in eventually for Kelborn, but really Kelborn playing with fire there. That team kill very sketchy looking. Very, not bad. And we go back to the splash screen here. DasV is updating the splash screen for us, so thanks very much to DasV for doing that. And keeping us all up to speed. A little bit delayed, but that's fine. And onto the break music, which we love. Some of my favourite music, I gotta say. But how do you think it's going so far then? Are you impressed by other teams or disappointed?
I'm actually impressed by the Acht Monuren plays there. It's just certainly Division A play. Spread out and use their archers.
But you think that's Division? I don't know about probably not Division A play, but I mean, you know, something. It's
Division
okay.
B.
Division B, yeah, maybe. Certainly a high quality Division C stuff, and holding their own against Bohemian Guard right now. Especially that.
Also, that Kelborn play on the bridge was so sick.
Just completely messing
like,
with
he
Bohemian
was
Guard. They
1
all chased after
versus
him, and
7.
he just clutched it. He pretty much single-handedly won that round with those 4 kills and the 1 team kill.
We also have to say Bohemian Thunderon. 9-3 with a sicko.
Yeah, well, I told you, Thunderon. That's why I told you should be in the whatchamacallits, the key players. The guy's got talent. And he's a very old player as well.
I have been wrong many times.
Well, it was a brilliant call for 2-2 though. Very impressive. Yep. We had some tweets in as well. I think Serkan has been trolling Dasby. It's a bit of an old tweet, but...
Yeah, he's actually trolling.
A Greek? Is he trying to make us pay more money to Greece? I think Dasby isn't here to play Warband. Yeah.
I responded, I said, give it to Australia, bro.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think either country is deserving of our money. I think the Warband esports scene and the WNL and Freaky Gear are deserving of our money.
Shout out to Freaky Gear.
Yeah, big shout out to Freaky Gear. They helped me with my order today. I think they're going to send another one, which is really more than I could have hoped for. Turkish customs are often a bit of an issue, but my IG shirt's going to be with me soon, and there's a bit of a surprise with the custom print as well. I do look forward to that on the next Horse and Sword. There is going to be another Horse and Sword tomorrow as well at 17:30 BST. I want to plug that, and there'll be a match right after that, which is going to be IR versus SBO. So lots of cool stuff coming up on MBTV. It's not announced on the thread yet, so this is hearing it first here live. And do join us for that. In the meantime, you've really messed up the scores, but it's okay. Okay, let me tell you what's wrong. You've got -2- which is wrong. It should just be 2-2. Bo and the versus one should be 2-2 as well, because it's the aggregate score.
2-2.
And that should be the versus one. And also you got to update the break should be first break. But it's cool. Dasby's just learning, and you can watch Dasby learn. Isn't it exciting?
Learning with Lost how to stream properly.
Yeah, exactly. I've been using a few different commentators this lately. It's nothing to do with E-Man's lack of attendance. It'll update soon. Nothing to do with E-Man's lack of attendance on Sunday. It's just to do with I do want to set up a second stream on MBTV. Do bear with us for that. It's not quite there. The 2-2 is still not right. You've got a dash at the start of that. It should be just 2-2. Not you've got dash 2-2. And the other thing is the versus as well. The aggregate score you've got to change to 2-2 because that updates throughout the match. You see that like at the top, like the ag tag. Talk to me, Dasby. You see what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it's okay now.
No, you messed it up. That should be 2-2 as well.
You're confusing me.
It should be 2-2. It's just that is what it should be between those ag brackets. Come on, Dasby, you'll get the hang of it. No, delete the versus. Yeah, just 2-2 is all it should be. Just replace it. And you can see the kind of difficulty that I normally go. The extent.
Okay, it's live now.
Yeah, we'll go in. I want to get this smashing right. No spaces, just 2-2. Okay, we'll have it right for the next one. And alright then, let's get into the game. As we do have Bohemian Guard.
A Bohemian Guard playing 4 archers.
I've got to get into the game pretty soon as well because it looks like we've got some action going here. Hold on to your horses.
And to your swords.
And in we go. It looks like the teams are backed off, so we didn't miss any action. Score is 2-2. Jack Monuren are now playing as the Rodox. On the, I don't know what you call it, the south side, I guess, according to the map. That's just.
And now look at it. 4 crossbowmen.
Yeah.
4 crossbowmen by Jack Monuren.
With Bohemian Guards sticking with infantry area, set up 5 infantry on the Vegas side, and a Bohemian Guard probably going to be pretty happy with that. They know that Vegas are the stronger side. Getting 2 rounds as Rodox, not bad. If they can take 3-1 or maybe 4-0 as Vegas here, that'd be a nice position going into the next map.
Notice also that Jack Monuren has taken the back position as well, so they're basically encircled.
What, Bohemian Guard?
Yeah, they're encircled.
They are, but I mean, depending on the flag spawn, that's not always a huge advantage. I mean,
unless they push.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like Bohemian Guard could push out against one of the sides as well. In fact, I think this. I mean, the Jack Monuren players, which are down towards this end, like Adrian, Mono, Kelborn, and Rainbow, they could fall to a Bohemian Guard push really easy now. They got no support from the other side. I actually think it's a pretty big mistake from Jack Monuren. I don't think the Bohemian Guard are kind of looking at it or ready to capitalise on it just yet. They prefer to wait for the flag.
Yeah,
but
and it's on the right.
Yeah, I think, but if they can push the Acht players which are over there, they can just separate them. I think this is a bit too much of a split.
Basically, zone out the rest of the Acht players.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it plays out. The Acht have a nice setup. They got a player up top on the flag. I think it'd be better if they drop the ladder. I gotta say.
I got three crossbowmen.
Yeah, I think dropping the ladder would be a smarter move. But they're getting shots off. Thunderon and Luke Dor going on the back. Oh, but Monuren headshots coming in here. Yeah, nice work. Rainbow and Slayer getting early kills here, and Bohemian getting a hard time assaulting this flag. Monuren just seem to be swarming at the moment. Maximus does get a kill off on Starlos there, and so does Umpa. They are getting stuff done, and they've actually managed to force the Monuren players down onto the ground. The archers there losing their range support. Luke Dor doing nice work on the flag. It's 5-on-5, incredibly close. Now 4-on-4 as Umpa and Kerbal getting kills. Maximus brings it, and Luke Dor both with kills for their team. 4 against 2. Bohemian Guard with the advantage now. But brilliant shot from Rainbow takes down Umpa. Wonderful headshot. And now Kelborn with full health, and we know this player is capable of. Low health with the Bohemian Guard players, and one of them goes down immediately to Kelborn. Jack Monuren looking in good shape. Kills. Flag is higher for Bohemian Guard. Maximus is going to try and stay alive for as long as he can, but the health is much better for Jack Monuren here. They seem likely to win this, and the block fails with Maximus. Kelborn's going to stay on the flag and raise that. Let his teammate Jewel.
Come on, Thunder. In
the meantime, yeah, Rainbow's also health. Thunder wants to get to the flag and keep it high.
Nope.
It does go down to Rainbow eventually, in spite of losing almost all of that health. So not good effort from Thunderon, but it doesn't work out.
That was sick headshots there by DM.
That was quite insane, yeah. Really a lot of headshots.
This is the reason why you usually put 4 archers. If you have some good archers, it will capitalize it on it. With a lot of headshots.
Yeah, well, actually, we had Mono Todasengal and Dudu. These are just silly names. Both of them getting no kills at all, but 3 from Rainbow and 1 from Slayer. Plus 4 kills from Kelborn. Once again, this guy proving himself to be top quality player. Umpa is aggressively chasing Grossmeister today, and one of the Bohemian archers gets a shot off on him as well, and that's I think this has been a bit of a common trend throughout the match. Something that Jack can perhaps learn is to keep their Cavs safe, because they're just losing too much health needlessly earlier on in the round. Dudu was doing the same thing in the previous set.
Yeah, basically, if Bohemian Cav was there while they were chasing, they would be pretty much dead.
Yeah, but just wasn't quite able to catch
chasing
them.
the Cav was a bad move.
What do you think about these 1 Cav setups? Or, I mean, do you like 1 Cav, or do you think 2 Cav works on Court of Honor? What do you think?
Well, basically, if you're talking about enclosed maps, like very close corridors and bridges, including Court of Honor, I think 1 cavalry is more viable. And a lot of archers is actually better.
What about scimitar drops? Like a dismounted Cav?
Not a chance.
You don't like it?
Unless you got a saddle horse and you give it to an archer, not a chance. And
okay, Didier getting off the starting blocks with a kill on Messias. Early headshot. Those early headshots always big morale boosts. Bit of a face-off going on here in the passageway. Luke Dor playing with fire as he's Luke Dor does get a big slash off though on Delta. Those scimitars are so strong. Everyone with a second kill though.
Pushing out on the right.
Corey putting a kill back to the sub here for Bohemian Guard, and Jack Monuren are a player up, but they're low on health. Flag is spawned now over in the graveyard, but the fight's not going to go there as Bohemian Guard are holding off. Starting to move now. We have a split fight, and I think we have a fight going on over on this passageway. Luke Dor chasing down the players, and Adrian seems to be caught out here, getting hacked away by Umpa, but Grossmeister Vincibar comes in to support him. Does run into his teammate though in the meantime. Adrian does escape with his life, but only barely.
They are so split up.
Umpa is hungry for a kill. Yeah, the fights have broken out everywhere. Luke Dor is going to chase the opponent here, charging towards Adrian as he is. Going to try and get that kill. Going to help out his teammate in a fight here as well. Gets a kill as he moves right in. Going to go for Adrian too. Gets the kick off. Finishes him off. Luke Dor with a double kill. Lovely stuff there. The flag is half Jack Monuren though. They are 5 players to 6. But they've moved to the flag and got there early, which is going to be an advantage for them. They still have a horseman in Vincibar. He's still mounted. Umpa mounted as well. Vincibar does go down there to the shot from Pepper. Pepper in a great position here, completely unchallenged.
Run.
Total single brings down Corey in the meantime, but Bohemian Guard will now force Jack Monuren off the flag. If we go to the fight, we can see that Jack Monuren looking pretty roughed up. Kelborn moving nicely between these players, but he's running out of time here as Bohemian Guard are raising the flag. He's got to be more aggressive. I don't think he's enough to win this in spite of his skills. He's putting pressure though on the Bohemian Guard player. Nice little chamber there from Luke Dorr. Kelborn not phased, let's get the blow off. They move on to the flag, and they do have a chance here. Kelborn is going to attack for his life. Dudu gets one kill, but Kelborn goes down, and only 2 Aquanoran players left. The flag's lower, not much time. I think Bohemian Guard are going to secure the round, bring it back to a 3-3.
Yep.
Slayer gets maced. Nice to see the mace getting a kill. Pepper picking up. And Luke Dorr had a wonderful round there, getting up to a 5-1 score.
Pentakill now.
Pentakill.
Pentakill.
In come the mobile references. And their last destruction.
Actually, my main casting experience that I have is from League of Legends matches,
so
that explains it.
You cast League of Legends?
No, I'm just watching a lot of LCS lately.
Fair enough.
Also, now the playoffs are...
Okay, well, let's not promote League of Legends. We're promoting World Esports here. Because that's what we love. And, well, we've had some interesting rounds so far. Very close match. Closer than I thought it would be, I've got to say. Jack Monuren have impressed me so far. Early shots go off and Pepper loses a bit of health here. And we have a... Is this Kelborn? I keep calling it Colborn because I know someone's called Colborn. Kelborn thinks he's invincible with his great helmet or full helmet, but he has gone down early on. I think that could be the kiss of death for Jack Monuren. Can they win around without Kelborn? I mean, he's just so important to them.
Yeah, and now they're getting shot.
Now they lost their cav as Pepper finds himself a bit of space, camping around the turd rock.
With that white horse.
The leaky turd rock, as we like to call it. Umpa taking a, Corsair. What do you think of that move?
Well, it's basically something that I see on IG already lately. That they take Corsair on...
When you're talking about IG, you mean sort of IG Battlegrounds, the public server, right?
Yeah. Basically, many players, even pro players, are trying this move, and it seems to work. It gets really fast kills along to dodge archers, and it's very important.
It's less time to react for people when they're kind of behind. Nobody already gets themselves a kill.
Usually if you
Thunder pick up a kill here as well, and Bohemian Guard just going to finish off the remaining damn players here. They just seem to be charging forward. Pretty much unchallenged. I mean, they're just getting overwhelmed right now. Last player could be Adrian.
And again the kick.
Yeah, Luke finishes him off with a lovely kick. And Whitewash here. And we've had, I mean, in spite of the close scoreline, we have seen some pretty convincing rounds from Bohemian Guard in some of them. They'll be looking to take this final round as well and get a little bit of an advantage. Timeout is called from Vigil. I don't think that actually exists in this.
But for some brushing of tactics.
Yeah, Bohemian, Johnny D seems a little bit confused. Johnny D actually sitting on the bench, interestingly. Any speculation as to why that is?
Probably Thunder and will be.
But I mean, they don't need him in the melee fight. I mean, the guy's pretty strong. Perhaps not pretty very practiced at the moment. Bit of a Mexican standoff here as Bohemian Guard pushes right forward to the end of this alley, made by a lot of Jack Monuren players. Love the shield coordination from the Aquanoran as well. They're absolutely lovely. And Vinjibar comes in from the back. Actually managed to make it through. Jack Monuren uses the opportunity to charge forward as well. Dudu the Hound gets a kill off on Thunder on. Rainbow gets a kill on Pepper as well. And Jack Monuren doing pretty well in this round. Message does kill, put it one kill back. A Message with a double kill. Fighting for his team. Maximus as well. Rainbow with the second headshot of the round though. 5 on 5. Pretty close round. Maximus looking for some blood. And kills back and forth. Keeping it even though still 4 on 4. Health pretty even too. Dropping now for Bohemian Guard. Rainbow in the melee fight. Gets another kill, and Rainbow being crucial this round, but does go down. Maximus, though, with the beautiful spam, takes down Rainbow and Slayer. Pressure now on Adrian as he's fighting in the 1v2. Gets a little slash off, but it's going to go down so soon. I can feel it, unfortunately. He's fighting for his life. A duel again between Dudu and the Hound. Adrian goes down. Dudu with low health. Everyone's got low health, but he does go down. Couldn't finish him off, and Deathmono looked to be an advantage at some point in that round, but they couldn't finish off. Bohemian Guard take the map 5-3 with a 3-1 win on Vegas as is standard. And back to the splash screen for us. Not bad.
Certainly not bad.
And we are going on to second break. Score is 5-3 for the Bohemian Guard. And pretty good, I think. I should be pretty pleased with that. Do you think that they deserve better, or you think 5-3 a pretty fair scoreline?
Well, for Vikings, it's pretty fair score.
But I mean, they played both sides, didn't they? I mean,
that 4-archer strategy did work in the beginning. However, they were after Bohemian.
Don't forget second break, by the way.
Very aggressive. The potential is shut them down, but Rainbow, as you can see, got pretty good headshots there.
Yeah,
all rounds.
I mean, we've seen some nice individual performances from the Monuren. Don't forget to change that to second break there on the splash screen. Or in the file. But other than that, it's beautiful.
More like halftime.
Second break is how we roll. Because it's like, we don't stream the whole match, so like, if we say halftime, it's kind of, I don't know. It's promising too much warband and people might be disappointed. Interesting to see as well, we've got some real veterans of Bohemian Guard in the spec. We've got Hasita, aka Hasita Puppy Eater. Also Smuggler in there as well.
Well, they're now bringing the cavalry, I think.
Yeah, they could be. I think that's probably what's going to happen on this map. Do you think we'll be seeing 4-cav? And do you like 4-cav?
Well, 4-cav is a bit risky, but if you can capitalize, it's generally very deadly.
And what do you think it takes to capitalize it? What do you think is the difference between it working and not working?
Working means that every cavalry has applied every pressure to infantry and archers, which is very difficult.
And defending infantry and archers as well, and fighting other cavalry, and doing everything.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But usually the fail is when the cavalry are inexperienced and usually group up on one target and die.
That can happen. I think you're right. Especially like if it's like an archer on the open field, they will just kind of charge into each other. The archer slips out alive, and the cavalry just go down. That could be a real issue.
Usually, if an archer is on the river and the cavalry charges behind you, it's pretty much over.
But well, it'd be interesting to see what we see from these two teams as well. And Monuren, now with the round efficiency, but they look up for this. I mean, they know that they can win. What about the cavalry between the two teams? Do you think? I mean, we don't know much about Monuren. I didn't follow the DNL too closely, unfortunately, but I get the impression that cavalry are not too strong. I mean, I wasn't too impressed by Vinjibar, so not compared to their archers or their infantry. I mean, it's not decided completely by cap, but I feel like Bohemian Guard have, I feel like they have stronger horsemen overall. Would you agree with that?
Well, yes, they do. Ompo is one of the strongest, actually.
Yeah, but I think they do. I mean, obviously, even without Relax, it's a little bit weaker, but even so, I think they probably have. They probably have
a very good duo with Relax.
Yeah,
also, Lookdor is cavalry, if I'm not mistaken. Well,
is he cavalry? I'm not sure. I think they might be setting him for this round.
Yes, he is.
We got some tweets coming anyway. I do want to give them a little bit of a shout out. Clary Johnson tweets in saying, "Kelborn, the undefeatable God King." We got some new Kelborn fans here. Scar tweeting in saying, "Kelborn, best German infantry." I think that's a pretty fair call. There's not much competition in the German infantry scene, so I think Kelborn can hop to the top of that ladder pretty easily. Also, Bavandafar tweeting in, lovely A tweet activity, and I gotta say, Twitter the last few days has been buzzing in the warband scene. If you're not involved, do get involved. I've seen Tommy WB, it's just Tommy WB has just followed me as well, and so he's going to be getting involved as well. And yeah, hashtag WNL3 as well. Don't forget that. Even if you happen to be forgetting it as well, but I mean, it's lovely to have tweets coming in and we can interact. That's what it's all about. Because it's live. Little tweet from Rib as well saying, shout out to Axel who fell in his bathroom and bruised his rib. In TS, he hit himself in the rib and screamed in agony. Hashtag ribs, hashtag lad. Not relevant to the stream, but thanks anyway for your contribution, Bavandafar. And thanks for helping me out with key players for the game that we didn't stream.
Also, Vandervar's avatar becomes scarier and scarier and scarier every month.
Who's scarier and scarier every month?
Yeah, that avatar he has, like with that crooked face.
Oh yeah, Bavandafar.
He becomes scarier.
He is a real artist with his.
He's the second best artist. First artist is Totamor, so please.
No, I actually prefer the works of Trebron. I gotta say.
Sodomers are best.
So what are you expecting to see on this
live?
map anyway? Are we live? No, we're not.
Oh, it's not live.
What are you expecting to see on this map? Do you think that we can we'll see a comeback from the Acht Monuren, or do you think Bohemian Guard are going to finish him off?
Well, I think that Monuren could have forced something like an infantry strat here, and could potentially be a counter to a 4-cav.
Yeah, maybe if they can camp in a forest and just, I don't know, really just turtle on the flag.
Or just head to ruins.
Plus they could take some pikes, and that could kind of mess up the cav if
Oh yeah.
we have a lot of them being taken by
Bad
Bohemian
pike.
Guard. Yeah, it looks like Acht Monuren are going to start in the Roadhog side, so it's going to be set 4 we're playing out here. Just to explain the set system, I mean, I've labelled the map 1, set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, map 2 and stuff, just to make it, like, I don't know, just to give a point of reference, I think, at least. But basically the way a Warband match is played, and I think most of you know this by now, but if you don't, we play 16 rounds of a Warband match, best of 16 wins, all rounds count for the same amount, and you play 4 rounds on each side of each map, over a total of 2 maps. And the thing is that they play the first map first and the second map second, pretty much always. They sometimes play the second map first as well, which is a bit more confusing. But like the side you play on a map first doesn't really matter because you're going to swap anyway. Some people will take a big deal out of it. And I think, I'm not sure if there's a standard or a default that teams have to abide by. But there is, I just put it as the team 1 is going to play team 1 first. That's what I normally put it as. But they don't always follow that. So it looks like we're going to be having set 4 first here, and the Acht Monuren are going to be playing as Roadhogs with Bohemian Guard as assassins. Nothing wrong with that, but just to avoid a bit of confusion. Maybe we can find a better way of wording it. If you've got a better way of maybe showing that on the stream, do tell us about it. It would make it a bit easier for us. Or maybe we can just force teams to do it the way that we organise it. What do you think, Dasby?
Certainly.
Bizarre.
Also, you forgot to mention that it's 1 open and 1 closed map.
Oh yeah, that's an important point as well. Would you define the closed map? So generally the... well, tell us what a closed and open map is.
I actually want to add the mixed map and make it best of 3 maps and work on maps mostly.
Tell us like tell us why we call a map closed or why we call a map open.
Yep. I think that closed map is one that has tight corridors and cavalry has difficulty maneuvering. Open maps that it could be having a lot of buildings as well, could have enclosed spaces, but cavalry is much easier to maneuver. That's the important part of open map.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's generally more open spaces, I guess. That's the reason for the naming of it.
Okay, we're live.
As such, yeah, we are now live in. And we'll hop into the match. Oh, 6 shield wall here from the Acht Monuren, as they're going to be defending their crossbowmen. Sorry for my poor camera control there.
I see it very often in Division C, this one.
Yeah, it's a real Division C tactic. 2 board shields, crossbowmen behind, and the occasional accidental headshot in the back. Oh, and Dudu actually getting a headshot there off on Pepper. I love the fact that in Warband, like, because when you shoot someone, you can hear it when it like lands. Like yeah, like boom. But like even with this
Especially
camera,
if you throw a random javelin and then it hits, like what?
Yeah, exactly. It's like cool, but like I think like the way that the game works, I could ask this, but it's kind of like logical, whatever. It plays the sound from the guy who. Oh, we just see Dudu getting hit there as well from across the map. The shield wall has failed them this time.
Yeah, it's like Bohemia has spread over from the forest and to the hill.
But I think the sound it plays from the person who fired the shot as well. So even with this camera, we can hear like if this person is gonna gets a hit on an opponent. It's that little doof. It's not really. It's not realistic. It's not realistic, but it's like it's a nice thing, and it actually makes it a little bit helps communication of what's going on.
Yeah, it was like somebody gets shot and the commander here is like, "What the hell have you been doing, private? Get your shield up and move forward. Flag is spawned."
Move that shield ball forward. Yeah, flag is going to spawn in that sort of central-ish position. Should be fairly neutral for both the teams. Definitely going to be also first. Elsewhere we have Johnny D going down early on to a Grossmeister couch lance here. Grossmeister meaning large master. Maximus moving off the flag, getting completely cut by the the Monuren players. The Monuren looking strong in this early round. The Bohemian Cav not making themselves too effective at the moment. Pepper does get a kill here though, and keeping it fairly even. The Monuren are a player ahead, but and that's 2 players ahead. Thunderous goes down as well to Dudu, and I think Bohemian gonna have a hard time assaulting this flag without any infantry. Yeah, and Smuggler loses horse as well. Tries to stay alive. Umpa comes in to help him out, but not able to do much with that Siren horse. Does get a slash off on Adrian's horse as well, but Adrian comes in the meantime. Pressing Smuggler. Smuggler does get a kill. Flag is pretty high, but yeah, I think Bohemian Guard are too late. They don't cross the flag in time. Monuren raise it.
They got some kills there.
They did, and it actually ends at 5-5. The round does, but points go to Monuren and bring it to a 4-5 score overall there, narrowing that gap between the two teams, and that's pretty impressive stuff. We called it the other way. Sorry about that horrible sound as I connect my phone to charge. But I want to be able to tweet on the way home, so that's my commitment to the scene. And you unfortunately have to put up with that little sound.
So it's basically it was expected because as you saw.
No, it wasn't. We called a Bohemian Guard win. How was that expected?
I actually expected it.
What, before the round started?
Better positioning.
Ah, no, okay, okay.
That positioning in the hill was very risky because if a flag spawns on the far or on the center, then you will have a problem. But if it spawns near the big forest, then it's a very advantageous position.
Well, I don't know. If it spawns in the center, it's still, you can still approach it. It's just a bit harder with the small forest kind of having.
Really, you head to the river.
Yeah, you should. You kind of should take that cover. I think Bohemian were just kind of too scattered in their approach, and I feel like 2 inf is just like a mistake. I don't know. They didn't use the 3 archers too effectively. The infantry moved in too early, and the cavalry kind of melted. Johnny went down early on as well. Bohemian Guard have got to change a few things up here to make that work.
Master got another kill.
I mean, when you have 3 archers, you want to use 3 archers. You want to make the tactics work for it. Spread them out, and just like keep the fire rate up.
On the left.
Oh, yeah, over by the castle wall. Let's try and get to that. Let's see if we can cut to it. Rainbow is being pressured by Corey, and Johnny D is losing health, but holding his own a little bit. Is actually managing to get a few hits on off his opponents here. Corey doing nice work. Great blocking here to keep the harassment up on him. Mupa comes into support and try and get this play finished off, but Rainbow doing some. Rainbow's moving really nicely actually, and he's kept himself alive. He's actually going to manage to get some slashes off on the horseman as well, and his teammates coming to support him. The other Monuren players. It does eventually go down, but at what cost? At what cost? And there we see the cost. Oh, but Adrian just stays alive. Takes that heavy thrust from Smuggler. Almost no health left.
Lucky.
He's a ghost of a man now. Flag spawns in the same position, and Andrew getting a nice hit off on Smuggler's horse there. Couch chance comes in. Adrian just thinks better of it as he's on low health.
Nice position.
Yeah, we see Monuren once again raising the flag. Bohemian moving on to it. Getting a slash off on Kelbon there.
Infantry now.
They do want to make Kelbon their target, but it's hard to know which player to target because they've got different shields. Kelbon does get a hit off on the knockdown Thunderous, and Monuren doing pretty well right now. Hasita does get a shot on Dudo, who sees with a double kill. Veteran Warbanders showing what's up. Serious warblading right now, and well, in the meantime, Kelbon does pull down Maximus though.
Totally crossfire.
Yeah, well, the advantage is still up for Monuren player-wise, but there's a big crossfire here for Bohemian. God, I think they can pull it off. Hasita brings down Vingebar, and he's been crucial for his teammates right now. Gets into the flag, realizing that they can't afford to sacrifice it. But he's got to pull out his bow and support his teammate right now. Corey is going to go down here. Pepper goes down too, and Hasita, I don't think he's going to be able to raise the flag by himself. He's got to get something done here. The flag is so even. Could we see a draw? Oh, Hasita's moved off the flag now here, and I think it's higher a little bit for Monuren, but we could see a fight coming out. Hasita has managed to loot himself a miniature creeper as well. And Corey gets the kill here, so 2 on 2. Close round. But Slaples are back. Hasita on Corey on 2 players. Hasita goes down. 1 on low health, 1 on half health. Corey, I think that the Monuren players are just going to hold up their shields right now. And it's frustrating for Corey as they do have the higher flag. And he fought so hard. And it's one of the problems with the flag mechanic. But what are you going to do about it? I think Monuren already had 1 round. Corey, unfortunately, against the double shielding of Adrian. Oh, a brilliant kick there. He could be doing more of that. But it's too little too late. And Monuren just going to force that win for themselves and bring it back to 5-5. And they do actually go down in the end. But it's not going to be enough. I do sometimes wonder. I mean, what do you think of the flag mechanic? Because in that situation, it's nothing.
Well, it's actually pretty undecided. Sometimes the flag stays up and it won't declare around one.
Yeah, but I mean that's just a bug. We know it's a bug. And
Basically, if
that only happens on ruins and ruins clones maps. It doesn't happen on Field by the River.
Oh, it actually happened on the river.
No, I don't think it can. It must be a broken Field by the River.
I've seen it.
I believe you. Maybe I've seen it. I don't know, but whatever. But I mean, I'm talking in terms of the actual mechanics rather than the bugs. I mean the way that.
Yeah, it's pretty random. That's the problem.
Well, that's another problem. I mean, like, the fact that like you can just hold up a shield and they can't do anything. They can't force you to defend yourself properly. And I just think it's. I don't know. It's a bit of a shame.
Well,
Bohemian Guard gonna. Sorry,
like
Jack Monuren gonna charge forward here. As Bohemian Guard pretty separated. Ooh. I think it's actually a nice move from Jack Monuren. Bohemian Guard are retreating. Bohemian Guard are retreating fast, but they've got a player way off the other side of the map who can't do anything here, and that means that they're actually outnumbered. Bohemian Guard are gonna back off and spread out, try and get crossfire. And yeah, Jack Monuren don't want to walk into that. They are concerned. I think what they could do now, yeah, they're gonna send carriers just to finish off that.
Corey, he's dismounted.
Yeah, they're gonna say. Well, he's a wizard. He's an archer. That's why. They're gonna send carriers to finish him off. They could dismount and finish him there. I think that would be a smart move. But no, they're not going to. That's fair enough. They actually take a bit of a horse in there.
Got a good position if the flag spawns.
Well, the rest. Jack Monuren are going to send their whole team over to finish this Bohemian Guard player. Seen this area.
They're not
going to get it as well. Corey just ran away, and I think Jack Monuren have just sacrificed a pretty nice position here. Sorry, I think I was mixing up the team names there.
You got the ruins.
City. Yeah, the ruins is not that great. Although they've been lucky with the flag spawn, and there it goes. I think Adrian's is he gonna dismount and raise that a little bit?
Flag spawns.
But it's not too bad for Bohemian Guard. They're gonna be able to get there and contest this flag. I think the cavalry of the Bohemian Guard as well, keeping off the Acht and cavalry for the time being. Adrian looking to do a bit of jousting. What's gonna happen, Dassie? Call it. The wizard, the magician. Call what's gonna happen.
Jack Monuren wins.
Jack Monuren wins, even with Adrian's horse being lost. I think Bohemian Guard are going to win it. That's my call.
Nope.
Flag's going up for Jack Monuren. Jody coming in. Gets a whiff lance.
Come on, Rainbow, get the front.
Oh, Jody goes down to Vinci Bar, and actually that means that Bohemian Guard are a player down. But they're coming onto the flag right now. If they can get a crossfire set up, they're in good form. In the meantime, we do have one of the Bohemian Guard archers is caught up on the hill. I think it's Asita. Yeah, he's a long way away from the fight right now. Jack Monuren now bursting off the flag in numbers, and I think they're outnumbering the players. Corey, let's get a kill on Rainbow, and I think
nice kill.
Corey's got he's got pretty good crossfire on them. It's from quite a distance away, but this is a lot of pressure on Jack Monuren here. Although I just think they have the density for Jack Monuren seems higher. Kelvin and Tadasengel getting killed. Asita with wishful shots from far away gets to get a team kill on Pepper. I think that is pretty much doused the Bohemians far in this round. They are 4 players to the 6 of Jack Monuren. Vinci Bar finishing off Smuggler, the dismounted player. Corey with another kill. It's not going to be enough. Flag is still out. Jack Monuren.
Such an annoyance over there.
He is, but
now he's running for the flag.
There's not enough time left, I think, for Bohemian Guard to do this. He's running for the flag. He's going to go for the slash, but he's just being slowed down too much, and Jack Monuren is sitting on the flag. Not taking any risks. They are going to win this round. Dasby the wizard calls it once again.
I'm a master of predictions.
And pretty hopeless display from Bohemian Guard so far on the Field by the River. I mean they've had some nice-ish rounds, but when it comes down to the flag, they're just not. I mean, do you think it's bad luck, or do you think it's like Jack Monuren playing out better? What's happening here? Tell me.
As I said,
what's going on?
Infantry counters cavalry, and Bohemian Guard tries to go very heavy cavalry, but it didn't work. Also, Archer Crossfire, while it kinda worked, the third map, well, they died.
Yeah.
They died out of conversation.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't able to just finish off.
Look at the offense Husita, he has heavy armor now.
Jack Monuren on the flag. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of. I mean, Bohemian Guard have lost 3 rounds, and not all of their players have lost 3 lives, and I think that's kind of telling. They've been too passive. If you're using a round through flags,
now Bohemian get to play very aggressive.
They need to rush to the flag and make sure they're contesting it properly, because I think they're just being a bit too passive about it. a bit too lackluster. And perhaps Atletico. Oh, Pepper with a brilliant headshot over the start of the round. That is a nice confidence boost for them, as well as a player advantage, 8-7.
Also, it's on Rainbow and the Borderland Archer.
We've got some tweets here as well. Perhaps that's if you want to call them out. That's what's going on the Twitter sphere.
Check.
Well, the thing is,
Okay, Scar responding to the Cleric Johnson tweet by saying Kelborn best German infantry.
Well, no, we've had that one, but I think there's some nuance. But the problem is, they're tweeting at me, but they're not hashtagging WNL3, so only I can see it, but I can't have a look at them right now.
And he later responds behind Rodin, obviously.
Oh yeah, well that's a good tweet because Rodin is obviously the best German player of all time.
Probably is before Jumong though. As the polls say.
And Monuren, they're gonna go for a charge here before the flag spawns. Quite
that's the right move. That's the right move.
You think so? Vinci Bear goes in. And you think?
Yeah,
you
they need to play very aggressive in order to zone them out.
Monuren, are they gonna win this round as well? Corey once again a long way away from the fight.
Right.
And Corey is so far away. He can't do anything. That seems just completely impotent over there in that position. I think that is gonna cost Bohemian Guard quite badly.
Bohemian Guard.
It looks pretty good for them, but I mean they've got to avoid the shots of Monuren, and they've got to get their teammates over here to support. Okay, kills coming for Bohemian Guard right now. Johnny D, Hasita, and Maximus all picking up kills, and they've got a big advantage right now. It's 8-4. I don't think Monuren can overcome this. They're fighting out on the flag though. Kelborn's in there. He can get 4 kills in a round. He's shown that time and time again. Moves in. First kill for Kelborn. He's feeling hungry. Umper brings down Slayer though. Johnny D now keeping an eye on Kelborn. He's the last player. He can't cut them all. Johnny D finishes them off. And
play there by Umper.
Yeah, Bohemian Guard finally getting the round win. I think they know that they needed. And going to the third break, but it's dead even here. 6 against 6. And we're thrilled to bring you an exciting match. Bring up the splash screen for the third break. And, well, what do you think of that?
Oh. As I said, they're playing very aggressive, but in the last round, they got 3 early kills before the fight happened. This is how you counter a very infantry-based composition. Kill them early, and then you win the fight.
But what? Sorry, go ahead.
Basically that if you want to win an infantry heavy composition on an open map, you just gotta kill them early. As you saw in the last round, where they got 3 early kills before the fight happened, and 1 way before the fight happened.
Yeah.
And they just won the fight.
I think you're right.
Of course I'm right.
And, oh, you entered the wrong set, unfortunately. We did play set 4 there. Dasby, almost there with the production. That's fine. And
what
I think
was it?
You put it in the third set, but it should be set 4 because we just played set 4. Weirdly enough.
Wait, I just went in order now.
No. Because Monuren, because they played as Rodox, we have to put it into the 4th set. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
Oh shit.
Scar saying, tweeting in saying, nice infantry cavalry coordination by DAM. Also got good shooters. Rainbow in particular, yeah, he's been playing really well. And guys, remember to hashtag WNL3. You've been pretty sloppy with it tonight. I've been loving your tweets, but without the hashtag, it does make it a little bit harder for us to find them. You can only really see them in the breaks. Foam tweeting in saying, who the hell is Kelborn? Well, he's become a little bit he's become a little bit of a
what I
warband.
basically said before the match.
Yeah, been a bit of a warband celebrity tonight. We didn't even put him in the key players, but we certainly will be in future. This guy has been on absolute flying form for Monuren tonight.
On the same list as Donner.
As Donner. Yeah, as well. He really made a bit of a name for himself. That crazy German-speaking Belgian.
Yep. If you ever see them in IG, please congratulate them.
Yeah. And that's one of the nice things about the streams. I mean, these players are people who don't really know much about, but they've obviously played a lot of warband and they obviously know what they're doing. And it's great to give them a bit of a platform to, demonstrate their skills. What is going to happen in the last set? Tell me that, Dasby. Call it out for me. I've got no idea.
No idea.
You got no idea either. Guys, tweet us. Tell us what's going to happen in the last set. Hashtag WNL3 and say who's going to win.
I'm probably going to say it's going to be a draw.
It's going to be a draw.
8-8.
I think Bohemian Guard are going to win it. I believe.
We're so optimistic.
Why optimism? Why is optimism? I don't know. Maybe what if I might be a Jack Monuren fan, but I think Bohemian Guard are gonna win. I'm not. I've got to say, I got
basically, I'll see the team compositions and then I'll tell.
Well, Jack Monuren, they've won my hearts tonight, but Bohemian Guard have been around for a long time, and I do love to support the oldies because I'm an oldie myself, and I think that Bohemian Guard, I think they're going to see us through. I feel like they've got a little bit more experience, and with the Hunters, I think it's going to make a difference for them.
What you want to win.
Yeah, tweet us and tell us what you think can happen.
And it's live.
Yeah, we are now live. And Das is going to give us this prediction. Cheating by saying
Let me see
the compositions. Typical Dasby style.
Wow,
And,
4 infantry, that's very interesting.
Yeah, Jack Monuren going even more of Jerry than before, with 4 on the open map. And Bohemian Guard with 3 cav.
Saronids though. I'm still gonna go call it a draw.
Call it a draw. Alright, that's fair. Bohemian Guard moving into the small forest as a rogue team. Fairly standard play. With Jack Monuren moving into the large forest. Hasita going rogue over to the castle wall. I think I'm very. Okay, this is a weird part. I'm very split.
I'm
not sure because I'm very split on the splitting of Bohemian Guard. I'm split because I think that it's working well in some senses, but perhaps they're going a bit too far sometimes. It's something they need to be working out.
Maybe in an arching position.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. But are they splitting up too much? You think? I think even if you don't split, having more archers is still effective. I mean, having extra fire rate, especially on open maps, is really important because you need to fire rate. You need to fire out on the cavalry. Yeah, I think you're right. They need to be spreading and skirmishing. But I mean, like, all that's worked great in some instances. Sorry about the overall score there. It's just 6-6 still. Although we have seen, like, say, Kore get some nice kills, we've also seen him be split off way too far from the pack and be completely ineffective at certain moments. So I think it's pretty hard to call. Scar's tweet inspiration saying Jack Monuren 9, Bohemian Guard 7, calling a Jack Monuren win here. Supporting German warband, hashtag German warband. And we do love a bit of German warband. I love the German teams have been so active.
There's an engage on the wall.
Yeah, it looks like Hasita being put under pressure. We'll try and find that. He's the last one on the list. Where are you, Hasita? Okay. Seems to be kicking ass though. 1 against 2. Actually currently winning. Johnny D comes into support, takes a bit of a hit there. Uber coming in as well. And this looks pretty dodgy for the Acht Monuren right now. Those players are looking low on health and under lots of pressure. But dude actually managed to get the kill on Hasita. Does go down to Johnny D in the end, but Hasita, after doing so well, chokes it at the end. Vinci Bear loses his horse. But and gets completely mashed to pieces by the Bohemian Guard cavalry there. Bohemian Guard now racing the flag, and they're looking strong in this round. 7 players to 6. They lost Hasita. I think that was perhaps a bit
compositions work there.
Unfortunate there. Thunder on with his military sickle. The guy knows what he's doing. Johnny D coming in.
Also, look at Kore.
Jack Monuren now charging onto the flag in numbers. Yeah, Corey is so far off from the fight once again. His positioning is pretty awful, to be honest. Jack Monuren get the first kill on Johnny D. Yeah, it could be bad for them. Slay getting kill as well. And Jack Monuren actually taking the lead in this round now with some really low health players for Bohemian Guard. 5 against 4 as Pepper does put 1 kill back, but Corey's got to get over here fast because they're now basically fighting 3 against 5 here. Umber goes down, Thunder goes down, and that's really, it's gutting to see because Bohemian Guard could have done so much better. Corey is he's just sniping as well, and that's, I think that Corey has got to work out, he's got to sort out his awareness here because he's just been useless in this round. He's got 1 kill, and he's done nothing.
Basically
this whole fight.
Way back by the cavalry of Jack.
He's playing it like he's playing a public server, and he's just not been where his teammates need him. He might be able to resource. Gonna go for the jump crossbow shot and fail, and just get killed. Doing that for us. Oh, I got the teams the wrong way around as well. Oh dear. Jack Monuren. That's the Saronids.
Who replaced Rainbow with?
7-6.
Paulo's Delta.
Oh, did they? Has Rainbow gone off? What's happened?
Yeah, a substitution happened.
Was it a crash, you know?
Probably.
Well, it has to be because a crash or a substitution is illegal, I believe, in the WNL, isn't it?
Only 1 is allowed per set.
Is that for a crash though, or just anyway?
I think a crash because
Or maybe it was a crash.
you
Yeah.
also drop on the server.
Probably a crash though. But I mean, you couldn't fake a crash, so I don't know. It's one of those rules which is like, don't ask, don't tell, or something. I don't know.
Like you could Diddy also hold the enemy team.
Yeah, and they could replace it with like their secondary backup roster, or I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, Bohemian Guard. After looking so strong in that round, they've just thrown it away, and my faith in them is starting to slip. They've got to win all the rounds now to get the win, or get 2 rounds in a draw, and we know draws are pretty unlikely. Monuren taking a pretty strange route across the map, gone down past the forest, across the wooden bridge, now assaulting the Bohemian Guard players. I think this is a pretty reckless move, but Bohemian Guard don't seem to be capitalizing on it. My one question is, where is Corey?
Far away.
Smuggler comes in, gets a knockdown, and I think that the Bohemian Guard are playing this open map a little bit better. Maximus does, just about to stay alive there. Kelvin goes down as well. Brilliant play from the Bohemian Guard infantry there.
That's sick use of cavalry.
Smuggler brings down Vinci Bear, and this is what I was expecting to see a bit more from Bohemian Guard. They've just been throwing rounds away, I think, in a lot of cases. Smuggler with a wonderful double kill there as well, and the Bohemian Guard cavalry are really working together well right now. If they can keep this up, they can win this match. They know they're capable of better. Johnny D getting the knockdowns. Maximus finishing off Slayer.
That was basically what should happen. They
That
just
is what should
scattered
happen,
them
yeah.
around
You're
and
absolutely
allowed
right.
the cavalry to get kills.
And interestingly, we have Corey, Hasita is fighting Dudo in a bit of a duel here, away from the teammates.
Was it
Umber
the
comes
bridge
in.
before the fight began?
Yeah, this duel's been going on for a long time. Dudo does get a slash on Hasita, but Hasita's going to play it cool. Force Dudo up the ramp. Dudo going to try and shoot. Actually stops Hasita from reloading. But Johnny D finished him off with his crossbow cav. And that was a really great round from Johnny D. He didn't get many kills, but I thought he was really great throughout that. And so was Smuggler, who eventually did lose his life. But it was really great play from the Bohemian Cavalry. And they're looking a lot more like a team which can win this match.
That's basically how you use cavalry in an open map.
Yeah, it was
Add them around
great
and
teamwork.
kill them.
Do you think that they can see it through? Or are you still calling it a draw?
Well, basically, it's who is gonna win the round has the momentum. Are they gonna use the momentum? Question.
And when you say momentum, do you mean Warhorse? Because that is what Bohemian Guard have right now.
Okay, not that stale momentum. Shields can be broken, especially if you're Sirenids. You have a lot of armor piercing, axes. Basically, the faction when you're behind, they're more likely to come back.
Wait, what? You just said contradictory things. So I don't know. What are you talking about now? You confused me.
Oh, you go.
Is the momentum with the team which wins, or is there momentum with the team which loses, or I don't know?
The moment, it's basically how they can exploit the momentum of winning. Like, if the losing team is like, okay, we got to win this. They try.
Oh, so you think losing rounds can sort of inspire teams? Oh, CT gets an early shot off on Dudo the Hound. We missed it completely on the stream, but that's a big
kill.
kill.
What I call momentum. Now Bohemian.
Oh, it was. I think he might have been on the stone bridge or something like that. He sniped him off. I don't even know where that was from. Do we know any
Look
idea
at the
where?
Bohemian cavalry there.
Where was Dudo there?
What the hell is doing there?
Do we know where Dudo was? I'm zooming out on the map trying to find out where he was. Oh, it was over here by the castle wall.
They're all around.
Oh, we got all the fighters broken out here, back towards the back of the ruins.
Just leaving him to his fate.
Bohemian Cavalry seems to be getting a little bit flustered on themselves, and we've got lots of bamboo spears coming out from the DAM infantry, trying to ward off the cav. I think that's causing a bit of problems. They're not able to get in support their teammate Corey. He's going to go down, I think. Umber does come in for a pass by, and Corey with some brilliant weaving does keep himself alive for more than he deserved to be there. And anytime Pepper uses that opportunity to pick off one of the Acht Monuren cavalry, and 3 cavalry. Well, it's a nice flag spawn for the Acht Monuren, but they are now a player down, and Bohemian Guard are not far off. I'll tell you that. And they're also 2 cav down. 3 cav to 2.
But look at the position.
Bohemian Guard need to not do this. They need to not send the cavalry in early and risk losing them, because that's their advantage right now. And Smuggler loses his horse and his life, and that's a big mistake for them. They do get Vinci bar down. That's an important kill, because that's the loss of the cavalry for the Acht Monuren, and they are with the player advantage. But Bohemian Guard can't afford to throw this away. The flag's going up high now for the Acht Monuren. Bohemian Guard cav taking their time now, waiting. letting the enemies get engaged, and Pepper gets the pick off on Monuren. I think Bohemian Guard are gonna take this without too much of an issue. John D coming in, getting the knockdowns here. Maximus getting killed, Thunderon getting killed. Thunderon with a double kill, they finish it off.
That was a wash.
Yeah, it was well played by Bohemian Guard. They realised they had to just play it cool and see it through. I think Bohemian Guard, I think they're gonna win.
Attack Monuren.
Attack Monuren got something different.
Together and win.
Are we gonna see more? No more heavy horses though. No more war horses. Still with a war horse and 2 hunters. As Smuggler did go down in the last round.
More horses by Attack Monuren.
Oh, they have gone for 3 cav. That's an interesting change here. I think it's Delta has mounted up, and Vinci Bar as well been pretty ineffective on horseback, sitting on 0-3 right now. I think it's a good move to change it up, and they've got to see it through and take the ram win though. But I'm still calling it. I'm saying Bohemian Guard have got this. I believe in old warband.
We will see. We will see.
In the power of old warblading. But great match though.
Bohemian Guard does
comes down to this last round. Attack Monuren got to win it for that draw, and weirdly enough, if Attack Monuren get a draw here, that would make them matched in the Swiss system. But I don't think that can happen, can it? They can't play each other twice in a row, or can they?
You're gonna play with the next team based on round difference.
But they can't play the same team twice in a row.
No, they can't unless another team draws.
So, but then would that mean? But then would that mean that Bohemian Guard play? Would they play the? Well, I don't know. Would they play teams with 3 points or with 0 points? Or I don't know. I don't really know how it's going to work. But it's going to be interesting anyway.
Well,
I'm sure the admins will work it out.
3 points, 1 point, and 0 points. If I'm not mistaken.
But then would they both play teams with 0 points, or would they one play team with 3 points?
I'm asking because if the draw is 1 point and the win is 3 points, then they're gonna play with losing teams.
Okay, that's possible, yeah. But are they gonna play with the lowest losing teams or the highest losing teams? Because there's just been a rule change.
The highest.
No, but there's just been a rule change, which means that the highest round difference plays against the lowest round difference to stop teams deliberately losing rounds. I don't know, we'll see how that plays out anyway. And we'll discuss on Horse Store tomorrow at 17:30 BST.
Yep. In
the meantime, flag is spawned. Attack Monuren's favour. Bohemian Guard are going to be pretty crushed by this, but they know they've got to move. They can still do it. They're going to be rushing, trying to raise that flag.
What the hell?
Attack Monuren are raising the flag already. I think they're going to. They're just going to turtle it and try and raise it. Bohemian Guard are going to charge in. The rest of the Attack Monuren players are going to try and slow them down.
In the back line.
Bohemian Guard just running. They're charging towards this flag. They know they can't let Attack Monuren raise it. Are they going to get there? This is something that the Russian team did very well. It's just stop the team from raise. They're going to turtle this flag hardcore, and now the Attack Monuren Cav have mounted up, and they're going to try and slow down the Bohemian approach. But it was a horrible team kill from Kel, or from Dudu, brings down Kel, one of all players. Adrian does bring down Hastita, but the Bohemian Guard have made it to the flag on time. The Attack Monuren Cav come charging in. Jody gets a brilliant kill on Dudu. Umber gets a kill as well. I think Bohemian Guard are going to take this. They've got a 2-player advantage here. They're onto the flag now. Adrian puts good back against Pepper. Anything could happen though. Slayer, full health, fighting on that flag with his Saren's sword. Maximus pulls good back against Delta. Bohemian Guard 2 players up. 3 players up as Umber falls off. Adrian. Corey brings down Tolasenko. Bohemian Guard are going to win this match. Corey with a double kill. Only Grossmeister left. Vinci Bear, can he do it? I don't think so. He's got his lance out. Goes down to Smuggler. And Bohemian Guard win with 9-7 in a thrilling match as it was back and forth.
Wow, that was great kills there by Johnny the Anumba in the beginning.
Absolutely fantastic play from Bohemian Guard. They finally found their pace in the last set just when they needed to. Win with the 9-7. The cavalry Bohemian Guard were, as we expected them to be, just too much for Jack Monuren to handle, and that is fantastic. I want to try and get an interview here as well. We are going into the post game. The score 9-7 for the Bohemian Guard. And wow, not a bad match.
Better than Swadia Wolves.
Yeah, I think even if Swadia Wolves happened, it probably wouldn't have been that interesting. I think it would have been a whitewash. But we expected this to be pretty one-sided as well. So I think credit goes to Jack Monuren for showing us that they're a capable team. They know how to play the game.
Some of the tactics were actually pretty good.
Yeah, and
the 4 archer, the 4 infantry.
Certainly getting that 3-1 as well as Rodox on Double was pretty impressive. We are in the post-match now. You do have the scores wrong around on the sets. It should be 3-1 on the left there. On set 3. You just switch that around, Darcy. And hopefully we can get in. Someone's come for an interview. I'm sure we can do. Who should we get in? I think Thunder On was pretty good.
Not sure. I think Umpa played a very important role in the last rounds. Basically decided some very good ones.
Well, we'll get it. Wait, they can choose, I guess.
You can bring Thunder On though.
I'll get them to send someone for an interview, and we'll see who it will be. And so, what do you think of the match then? Pretty exciting, right?
Yeah, pretty sick for a Division C match. Actually, let's see Division C matches being so close and so tense.
Yeah, Division C seems to work out really well, and I think with the Swiss system as it goes on, and we get the kind of matches between teams getting closer and closer, we'll just see that get even better and better. And we're going to bring Thunder On here, so can you change your status to interview : space Thunder On as well? And I'll bring him in.